All right, let's dive into the UK news. Joining me is our Sky News contributor, Adrian Hayes. Adrian, let's get straight into it. I want to talk to you about Keir Starmer and how he's handling Trump's actions in Venezuela. Labour MPs have demanded Starmer condemn the capture of Nicolas Maduro. How does he balance dealing with his cantankerous MPs while at the same time trying to keep the alliance happening in his friendship with Donald Trump?
Yeah, well, good evening, James, and also to all your viewers. Yeah, the problem that, Keir Starmer, our Prime Minister, is torn. He's squeezed between trying to get a good relationship with Donald Trump and his own cantankerous MPs and his desire to uphold international law. And the problem is that our Prime Minister sees the whole world through this prism of international law. It's why he handed over the Chagos Islands to Mauritius. It's why he isn't able to stop legal immigrants coming to the borders, because everything he sees is through this prism. Now, Labour MPs are saying, well, rightly so, if this is what you say, then where's the international law with Maduro? But you see, some commentators will say, well, look, international law, which many people think is a bit of a farce anyway, but where does that balance between national interest and national security? And this is where I think he's got perhaps his judgment wrong on this side of things.
The other thing I wondered is how embarrassing it must be for Keir Starmer that apparently he received no forewarning at all from the United States, some alliance. I want to ask you as well about the UK and France conducting joint airstrikes against ISIS in Syria. Do we know what they hit and why are they taking this action now?
Yeah, well, on the latter point, I think it's a good diversionary tactic. Actually, it proves that, for all these sort of antagonism between France and the UK on various things, the military, and I've worked with the French military before, fine fighting forces, there is a great deal of cooperation at that level. So hitting ISIS targets with the cooperation of Ahmed al-Shara, the Syrian president who came in, and, things are moving the right track on this. As for the, not being warned of any of this action, well, to be fair, no one was warned because it was despite being such a massive operation to remove Maduro, the US administration kept that very, very quiet, and for good reasons too.
All right, now I really want to ask you about the number of illegal migrants crossing the English Channel because it continues to rise despite Keir Starmer's promises to crack down on illegal migration. More than 41,000 people last year, which is the second highest number on record. In response, the UK government has said it will seize and download data from phones of illegal migrants in a bid to gather intelligence on people smugglers. Is this going to make much difference, Adrian?
Well, you sort of said it, James. Seize the phones on the boats to give them brand new phones when they get into a luxury hotel when they reach the UK. Look, this is tinkering around the edges. It's trying to show the people of the UK who are up in arms. It's the number one factor for British population now that we are doing something. But it is tinkering around the edges. But again, where the UK government won't do this turning the boats around and stopping them coming with the cooperation of France or without the cooperation of France. They won't, because it's all part of the EHCR. These hard tasks, which Australia did very successfully a few years ago, they won't do because of this upholding of so-called international law. So it is a huge problem. Until we get into this, hard, courageous decisions, we're going to have this problem going on for a lot longer yet.
Adrian, I've just got 30 seconds left. Are British people still buying Keir Starmer's promises that he's going to solve this problem, or is it all just white noise now and no one takes him seriously?
White noise. No, there's
I
not
said you
much
had
more to add
30
on
seconds. You gave it to me in a moment.
Well, no, look, no one believes that they can do it because it's all talk against grandstanding, showboating. Until you make these hard, courageous decisions, we're going to have this problem continuing for a long time yet. You've got an EHCR is the fundamental question to be addressed, but it's sadly it's not happening.
No doubt about it. Adrian Hayes, thanks for joining me from the UK. Really appreciate it.